A lot of men that I know say that they don't care if they're raped by a woman. Um, they don't care if a woman was to have sex with them or do a sexual act against them. They don't care. Um, a lot of men say that they do, that it's the same as rape to them. Um, it's the same as abusing a woman, even though that they're a man and you are a woman doing the act. Um, some laugh about it and rejoice about it when they hear stories of their wives that they had slept with three different women when they thought that they were with their wives, or that they had been active with multiple partners that are women, and the women just wanted them, because they're nice looking men, and they thought that it was cute, or thought that it was okay, and it's not. You know, to encourage a person not to be active, or to encourage them to somewhat guard themselves in times of certain things taking place, especially in this day and time. We don't know when we're going up under attack. Remember, like I was telling you about the Egyptians and the Jews. The Jews sitting there mindless. They didn't even know that they were up under attack. They thought that them and the Egyptians worked side by side. They were like family until basically they fell into oppression. Um, so this also happens with women and men of God. You don't know the offenses are taking place. You don't know that this even happened. You're thinking like this is just some normal stuff, and the whole time you're up under attack. I know men that would, and women that would tell the story. As soon as they walked out the door of their house, another person was walking in to possess them and pretend to be them, and the other person was in somewhat of a blinded state, blinded in the spirit. We call it, where you're on a spiritual journey and God's revealing stuff to you, and He's divulging information to you spiritually, and at that time you can't see. Nowadays, people are aggravating you, during that time, doing all kinds of manner of evil against you during that time, as in which God is sitting up there trying to manifest your destiny. Some people are trying to hold you in that state to keep you from receiving your blessing. I mean, it's a multitude of different issues, and a lot of times with the men and women of God, just with people here in the U.S., we go up under all out attack. It's like being, it's like the city of, how can I put it? The city of blind people. It was, it was a folk tale, African folk tale, where a person came in the city on an elephant, and they looked at the elephant, felt the elephant and everything, and made their own determination of that elephant as to what it is, and what it should be used for. And although the interpretations were so very different, of elders and everything else, um, is somewhat going through the same thing in this state. Sometimes we don't even know that we're in that state. We're just going living everyday life. And at that time, it is a battle state, because sometimes you haven't even approved for this type of thing to happen with you. It's just something that was done against you. A lot of women are trafficked sexually and abused sexually during these times of in which people are using devices and all manner of evil against you. You know, it's just it's so many different things going on. But what I want to tell you is this: do not get comfortable with that. They will try to justify those type of behaviors, and nothing can justify that. When you're in those positions of authority to watch over those that cannot watch over themselves, to abuse that type of authority, to abuse people, because God is at the point where He's doing different things with them, to abuse them is a wrong thing to do. Um, Remind you kindness. You never know who would bless you. You never know what's your connection to these people. You never know what secrets they hold that is intended to progress your family, intended to grow your family. But because of your behavior, God is still blocking out what is necessary to be done, because he does not want you to have it right now because you don't know how to act, or you don't know how to behave or take yourself. Take it as a serious offense, man. If someone says, if your wife doesn't feel the same way, or you're sexually active with your wife and she doesn't feel the same way, take it as an offense. That is not a privilege. That is not an honor. It is seriously an offense, because you will find yourself calling women that are actual women out of their names and other things. Or you will find that when you leave the house, another man is in your house and you don't understand why, but you're in spiritual warfare. You in war with things that you didn't even know that you was in war with, because of another man giving up something that he had, or because of another person wanting what you got. You know, um, you're in an all out battle. So do not take these type of things lightly at all. It's nothing to take for granted or as a joke, because we carry so many different issues. Remember, I told you, you may wake up angry and you don't know why you're angry, because your enemy just got advantage over you, and you didn't clear that advantage. You're in a blinded state, so a lot of different things are taking place, and you're like, dog, why am I blinded? I done did all of this. Why am I blinded? And stuff like that. And I always tell people, running is not always the answer. A lot of people believe in running from this situation and stuff, and you will stay running your whole life. You will run your whole life, because as soon as you run somewhere, that place is going to go up under the same thing, and you will never ever build a foundation or actually have what you need, because you're running trying to stop from having to go through it. And I must make you aware that, like I said with the Egyptians and the Jews, it was already happening to you. You just wasn't even aware it was happening. When you woke up and you became aware that it was happening, you took it off and started running. And sometimes we're not even afforded that luxury to run. So men, I have to tell you to be careful with women that you're dating, and stuff like that, because of the different attacks that people use against our people, against us. I'm not saying that it's fair. I'm not saying that what it's supposed to be. All I'm gonna say is that it happens. We have to be careful. We have to keep in mind that we are born disabled. Not really born disabled, because we were born the right way, but at the point of birth, um something came in and handicapped us, from actually being able to perceive all that needs to be perceived. So just keep in mind that you sometimes go up on attack before you even know it. So do not take lightly another woman in your bed posing as your wife, or another man posing to your wife, because I have seen situations where they would give a man a million women for one woman. So they'll give them a million of their women. Our women know what to do. They know how to get back to us. For your one woman who don't know what to do, so she don't know how to get back to you. She don't know what's taking place. So be very, very careful with these types of things.